Hey, good afternoon. I'm here. First time live stream by myself. Let me see how this goes. So hopefully this is entertaining. If you have a comment, please drop a question in the comments. Let me see if I can answer that or figure out how to use this offer. So anyways, the reason I'm here is I want to share a few things. Now, we know we changed the time zone recently, and so that's good. You have one more hour, which you have now can look forward to the next feature. It's coming 1 hour sooner. Let me get right into it. So, Ignite, Microsoft's Ignite had a huge release for Microsoft Teams, especially for meetings. And I'm just here to share about probably like 10 things that I thought were really cool. So let's get right into it. Let's see here. Dynamic view. So if you're short of having a production company behind you managing like a Netflix like style meeting, you'll be happy to know that dynamic view intelligently arranges the elements of your meeting. So you're optimally having the best viewing experience. So as soon as someone turns on a video, starts to speak or begins to present, Teams will automatically adjust and personalize that layout. So I really like that. So that way you don't have to fight with pinning videos and you don't have to fight with where you see things. The next thing that's really cool is the view switcher. So the view switcher, which will now be right there at the top, allows you to do a few things. So one of the things that I like about the view switcher is the ability to not only have together mode and gallery mode, which was previously found on the ellipsis and three dots, but you can also see focus and full screen. So that will help with, focus would help with just minimizing any distractions and just looking at the shared content. And full screen will just remove any other desktop background so that you can just focus on the meetings. Really like that. I think it's be popular with going full screen or focus, especially when you're trying to concentrate. Um, Presenter modes, probably the most hottest thing and my most favorite feature. I must have talked about this forever. So as you're using PowerPoint and you're going into presenter mode, you will find three ways to customize the video feed, right? So there's a standout mode, which essentially is a silhouette of yourself over your slides. There's also a reporter mode, which takes the deck and puts it to the right there. I think we were just flipping through that. And the last one is side by side. So your full video and the full deck that appears there. I've actually been playing around with OBS because I don't have this feature yet. So let's see if I could try and simulate what presenter mode looks like. Let's see here. Let's remove my background. All right. And go into that. Bam. All right. So this is probably what presenter mode would do is show you at the bottom over your deck, not too intrusive. And then if you wanted to, that's the standout mode, right? So that's one of the three modes. The next one would be reporter. And that would, have your deck in full screen and you could just switch to the slides, I guess. So let me just see if I can switch through some of these slides. Tap the screen. There. Click that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Presenter mode like that. And then if you wanted to be side by side, you could just be something like that. Cool, right? I know. I'm waiting for this stuff to come out so I could use it too. All right, so let's go to the next one. Next one is PowerPoint presenter or PowerPoint Live in Teams. And really, the live part is the fact that you can actually present like a professional. You could read your content as you're presenting, so you don't have to fight with presenter notes on another monitor. You can just look at Teams, look at your camera, look at your slide, look at your notes all at once. Also allows you to put those people at the top. So that's actually cool. So that way you're looking at the people, you're looking at your content. Very well thought out. I really like this one as well. And then, when you're getting a lot of, traction with your meetings and an engagement, this method, the live reactions would come in. And this is a great way to give you feedback as you're presenting that people are listening, engaged, like what they see, the news that you bring, and the announcements as well. Now, the next thing I think that's even more popular than things you saw is the whole fact that in the future, with virtual meetings and virtual events, that we would probably need a way to get into webinars. And so for that, this is really cool. The ability to book a meeting and then create and customize a web registration for it. So I thought that's really cool that the web registration allows you to basically have a way to create those custom fields, gather information, and then what that does is all the participants that have registered will get an email, and the join link is inside the body of that. So you don't have to go in Teams and add everyone and see who's going to come or not. You could just have a registration for that as well. When your events get large into, the thousands, the good thing I like here is the 1,000 person interactive. So up to 1,000 people could use the chat interactively, talk with the presenters and so forth. So that brings the elasticity to your meeting so that it's not like a live event, but there's always a Q&A. You can have a real-time chat. But beyond that 1,000, the other users coming in, I think this is going up to 20,000. So the remaining users after 1,000 are streamed the content. So once your webinar grows to 1,000, Teams will seamlessly scale and accommodate a 10,000 person view only broadcast experience. And this also gives moderation control. You can disable attendees' audio and video to prevent any accidental presentation interruptions. So this will be great for remote work and people taking advantage of any virtual seminars so that they may be attending in the future. Now, after that event's done, you would be looking at the stats. So how who attended, how long they attended, and you could follow that up with the reporting. And that's great. You can download these reports offline so you can actually analyze them as well. So really cool feature. So hopefully you like this, and hopefully this live stream was entertaining. So it's my first one. So hopefully you do a lot more and share what's new with Teams. So on that note, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.